All praises and glory goes to our mighty power, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Graybill Stone. Citations to the legmen continually feeding the sheep of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai in sincerity and truth with this great gospel coming out of our Bible, man. Coming out of our Bible, right? And here we are in the times of Esau trying to feel bad for the things that he has done, right? Trying to feel bad for the things that he has done. And the Bible says, well, let's get this. I'm going to go to the book of Job 20 and we're going to start at verse 4. Right? It says, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. I'm reading again, Job 20 verse 4. It says, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite, but for a moment, right? Who's the wicked? Who's the wicked? Who's the wicked? When you go into the scriptures, Esau, Edom, that is the wicked the Bible speaks of, right? It says, though his excellency mount up to the heavens and his head reach up to the clouds, yet shall he perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? Right now you're seeing him in his fullness of his sufficiency. He's at his greatness, man. He's doing good upon earth. He controls everything. The earth is given into his hands. He's in control. He has control over the military of the strongest military in the world, the strongest currency in the world, right? He controls the strongest religion in the world, right? So here we go. It says, though his excellency mount up to the heavens and his head reach up unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him, right? They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream. He shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. It says, the eye also which saw him shall see him no more. Neither shall his place any more behold him, right? Because right now he's the man of sin is on top of the world, right? He's what? He's Lucifer. He's the light. He got all the knowledge. He's the light bearer, right? He's the man that people come to for what? Safety. People come to for wisdom, knowledge, education, right? Even religion. You got other nations. They done left their customs and their ways to come follow after Esau, Edom. But it's going to be a day where, man, people ain't going to be looking to his goods. People ain't going to be looking to his ways, right? And we're in them times right now because he's being identified as who he really is upon the earth, which is the wicked. The wicked, right? It says, the eye also which saw him, which see him no more. Salaki, the eye also which saw him shall see him no more. Neither shall his place any more behold him. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. It says his children shall seek to please the poor. Right? And that's what you got right now, man. These Edomites, they trying to find a way to make amends, right, for their wrongs. Right? It says, he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong that he have done. Paraphrasing, because these devils have not paid. Right, these devils have not paid, and there's only one way to pay. The Bible said, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. It didn't say he that killeth with the sword, all you got to do is give an apology. All you got to do is give reparations. All you got to do is ask for forgiveness. The Lord ain't dealing with that bullshit. The Lord is asking, as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Right? The Lord don't give a fuck about a motherfucking cracker putting on the I used to be racist, I am sorry sign. That don't mean nothing. You got Edomites on TikTok telling on other white people, complaining about other white people, saying, yeah, we did wrong as white people. We plundered, we robbed, we killed, we slaughtered. Yeah, we deserve everything. Man, that don't mean a motherfucking thing. You still got to go to captivity. Right? It says you still got to go to captivity. It says, I used to be a racist. I am so sorry. I am so sorry, right? What did the Bible say? Back to the book of Job 20, and we're going to do verse, what it say? Verse 10. It says, his children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. His bones are full of sin of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust. Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue, right? He trying to hide it. Right? He trying to hide it, man. He wants you to forget. That's in the past. That was my forefathers. Right? Though he spare it and forsake it, but keep it still without his mouth, yet his meat is in his bowels, his turn into galls of vast within him. He hath swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. The Most High shall cast them out of his belly, right? Esau talking about giving you apology. Esau talking about, man, what did Obama say, man? Let's have a brat burger, man, a brat hot dog and a beer and talk about these things. Man, the Lord said, man, as thou hast done, you got to go into captivity. You got to get slaughtered. You got to get your land taken. Right? You got to get your women ravaged. You got to get your children slaughtered. You got to get your men kidnapped and put into captivity. Right? The Lord is talking about a just balance. And guess what? It ain't even going to be balanced, man. The Lord said, double onto these motherfuckers for what they have done. That's what the Lord about to do. Right? That's what our power, Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai, about to do. That's why these devils trying to, hey, I'm sorry, forgive me. I didn't mean to. Right? That was my parents, my forefathers. And they're not here no more. Let's make amends. No, man, ain't no motherfucking amends. Right? It says, yet he have swallowed down riches and shall vomit them up again. The Most High shall cast them out of his belly. Right? You gotta realize this devil gotta give up all that wealth. Right? Gotta give up all that wealth, and you gotta serve captivity, because this whole kingdom we see right now is about to be destroyed. Right? Through what? World War motherfucking 3. Nuclear missiles drop it on different countries, man. Fighting jets, shoot bombs on different people. Same shit you see in the Middle East is about to spread throughout every fucking place on this society, right? So who's gonna have to build it back up? These goddamn heathens, these other nations, right? Motherfucking cracker like this, man. He gonna come back. He gonna have to build up the kingdom. His children. Right? The Bible even say, prepare slaughter for their children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise and possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. Right? Once these devils go down, there ain't gonna be no motherfucking Roman Empire number 3. Right? We seen the first Roman Empire. This is the second Roman Empire, right? The deadly wound was healed. Now you think they're gonna come back with another one? Hell no, it's a rizap after this devil go down. Proverbs 10 and 22. The blessings of the Lord, it maketh rich, and he addeth no sorrow with it, right? That's how we know that these devils ain't really blessed right now, man. They just in their kingdom, right? Because even with all their riches, they still got to deal with the sorrows, right? They still got to deal with the division amongst themselves. When we in the kingdom, we ain't got to deal, man, we ain't got to worry about no motherfucking another nigga, another Israelite hating. You ain't got to worry about another Israelite man coming over trying to fuck your wife, trying to fuck your children, kill your children, trying to steal your property, sell drugs, see all that bullshit we dealing with in this stupid ass retarded society right now. Right? Look at these devils, man. They in the fullness of their sufficiency, damn near. Right? And guess what? They got opioid addiction. Right? They got fucking homeless motherfuckers all over their cities. Right? They subject to goddamn payments just like we are. They in captivity too. Now, why you think these devils complaining? Because, man, they're not feeling the system. They are not feeling the system, because the system, as much as it is against us, it is against them too. That's why those elites is setting up a system where everybody gonna be chipped. It says no man, every man, rich or poor, gonna buy and sell unless he have this mark. Paraphrasing. So these devils are not exempt from what's coming. The blessings of the Lord, it maketh rich and addeth no sorrow with it. And when we get in the kingdom, we ain't gonna have to worry about no sorrow. These devils, they stay worrying about sorrow, man. They stay fucked up. Right? They stay fucked up, and it's gonna get worse. Right? Proverbs 22 and 7, it says, the rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender. Right? And the elites, the people who set up this currency, that's the rich. Right? The people who set up this currency, man, this monarch system, that's who controls the world, and everybody else is a fucking servant, aka slave, to this man's system. And that's why these devils are vexed, man. These devils are upset. They can't fucking take it. Right? That's why they on TikTok exposing their own people. Right? That's why they on YouTube complaining about democracy, complaining about what's going on in the White House, complaining about the whole system because they can't take it. They finding out they are not part of the system. They're here to be a slave in the system. They're not ruling in the system. They're a servant of the system just like we are. And these devils are mad now. They want to make a pack, a league. Yeah, trying to please the poor. Get your ass the fuck out of here, goddammit. The Lord's about to say, and another thing too. You got something called gentrification. Right? That gentrification ain't no rich elite motherfucker moving into a neighborhood with broke motherfucker. That's for you poor ass crackers losing everything. Right? That gentrification is really a setup for a goddamn race war, and that's what's coming, man. That's what's coming. Shalom.